Hey, 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 family. It's me, Queenie Brown. Thank you so much for joining me for today's reading of the Self Love Lessons. 7 lessons every woman must learn about herself and the power of womanhood. And I am super excited to join you today. We are in Self Love Lesson number 2, how to know what you need and ensure that you get it. And so, yesterday we began this conversation talking about taking better care of ourselves and talking about the principle of bathing. And we went into why that's important. And I shared a little bit of my business yesterday. So if you missed that, make sure you go and catch the replays. They are showing, I have a whole playlist of all of them in case you want to binge the self love lessons. You can do that on my YouTube channel at The Queenie Brown. So today we are on page number 190 and we are talking about your love chest. What is a love chest? Well, I didn't know what it was either until God just kind of revealed this to me. And as you all know already, God wrote this book through me to help me learn to love me in a really dark season in my life. And y'all know that I'm going through another transition time in my world, and so God had me revisit these lessons so that I can get a little bit more meat off the bone for myself, and also for to be able to pass it on to my daughters and to just be a better version of me. And He told me to invite you in on this journey with me. So here we are. All right, so we are on page 190. If you have not already downloaded your copy of the Self Love Lessons, please do go to www.queeniebrown.com and download your copy absolutely free on me and join us on page 190. All right, the love chest. The love chest is any chest, drawer, cabinet, or box that holds your self care collection of bath and body care products, tools, and accessories. Let's face it, there are things that we'd like to have, and then there are the essentials. The following is a list of the 12 absolute essentials that you should have in your self care collection. Pampering, tools of the trade. The following are a list of products that I recommend you have in your love chest. Number 1, a new journal. And we already talked about grabbing a new journal for this journey in particular, because as we're getting into the meat of the book, you're going to want to write out some of the things that we talk about. It's going to force you to evaluate some areas of your life. It's going to help you look in the mirror and see yourself differently. And so you're going to want to keep track of all of that. So you definitely need a new journal. Your new journal that we discussed earlier should be kept in your love chest or in your purse. It's a good idea to keep it on hand in case God says something to you. You should always capture whatever God says. It will always prove to benefit you to have a record of the promises that He speaks directly to you. The next item is pure essential oils. Learn about them. God put plants on the earth that provide noted health benefits which date back over 1,500 years before Christ. Essential oil is the liquid substance that's distilled from the leaves, flowers, and stems of those medicinal plants. The aromatic essence of these oils creates a biochemical response in us, such that when we inhale the fragrance from the essential oils, our body naturally responds. Essential oils have been known to help in the healing of countless illnesses, which is where the term aromatherapy was coined. Here are the 12 essential oils that I recommend that you add to your love chest. And excuse me, I brought a little example of this isn't my full chest, but what I did bring is just an example of a way that you can keep your essential oils. These are, let me see, these are some of mine, not all of them, but this way they stay in a closed, dark container. You want to make sure that they are protected because the sun will change the aroma. It'll diffuse it. It'll actually make it less potent and it'll make it go rank really quickly. And you don't want any rank essential oils. But you want to have something that where you can keep all of your oils together. And I will put a link in the comments for some recommendations that I have. Oh, that smells good. Um, a lot of people, and I was one of them, I didn't really care for essential oils when I first started to smell them. They didn't smell like the perfume, the flowers, the sweet that I was used to smelling with the perfumes that I wore. But I learned that essential oils are different. And so you can't compare them. It's like comparing apples to oranges. You don't want to do that. Essential oils have a purpose, and they're designed to be medicinal. They're designed to support your body. They're designed to help aid your healing process, help you to calm down, etc. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to read to you a list of the 12 recommended oils that I suggest that you have in your kit. And the only thing that I didn't include here is I didn't include the oils that were recommended for anointing oil. That's something that I'm going to add in the new book when we release it. But in any case, let's go to page 191. And the first essential oil we're going to talk about is lavender. And each of these will have a health benefit. Okay. And it's been proven over years. This is not something that you need to be trying to figure out, well, how do they know? Trust and believe. There's been proven science behind all of this. And whether or not you believe you are impacted by the essential oils, your body biochemically responds. Just like your body responds to water, your body responds to essential oils, like it or not. You may not like the way they smell, but I guarantee you, if you allow yourself to be exposed to them, you're going to start to notice the benefits. So the first oil we're going to talk about is lavender. Lavender has a cooling effect that relaxes both the body and the mind. It's helpful in treating depression, insomnia, irritability, and nervous tension, and it's useful in treating burns, wounds, and skin care. I remember when my girls were babies, I used to put a drop of lavender in the water, I haven't done it recently, but I used to put a little bit on my hands when I rub them down at night so that they can have that help with relaxation, and so mama could get some rest. Chamomile, this is the second one. It helps with anxiety, sleeplessness, muscle aches, and tension. It is very relaxing, and it makes a beautiful aroma tea. It's also good for muscle aches and tension, useful in treating infections and wounds. It's soothing and calming, relieves insomnia, irritability, and nervousness, helps to balance hormones in women, and it's a good treatment for menstrual cramps. Its anti-inflammatory and soothing properties make it very suitable for allergic skin conditions, right? So chamomile, I grew chamomile in my backyard. You can buy it at Home Depot or Lowe's. You can get a small little plant of it, plant it in a pot that's double the size of the root, and you're going to be amazed. The flowers are phenomenal. You can take the flowers off. You can make a tea. You can put it in your oils. Um, you can extract it. Oh, it's just a beautiful, beautiful herb. Definitely recommend chamomile, and the essential oils are just as good. Tea tree. Tea tree is the third one we're going to talk about. It helps to boost the immune system. It's great for treating colds, flu, and respiratory infections, both germicidal and antibacterial oils. It's good for treating fungal infections such as vaginal yeast infections, jock itch, athlete's foot, and ringworm. And it's very useful in treating respiratory infections like colds and flus. Now, with tea tree, you can put a little bit on your hands and breathe it in when you're not feeling good, when you're having a hard time breathing. That opens up your nasal passages, it opens up your respiratory system, and it helps your body to breathe. It's a really, really um, good oil. The next one is lemon or lemon wood. It's very uplifting yet relaxing, helpful in treating wounds, infections, and house cleaning and deodorizing. Helps with memory, anxiety, sleep, fatigue, and respiratory health. You can put some essential oils in your dishwater. You can put essential oils in a spray, and you can spray them on your bed, on your sheets. Lemon is really good. You could spray it in the atmosphere. Sometimes I would blend lemon and orange together and just spray it around the kitchen. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. You will love it, and it gives you that nice, clean, fresh scent, right? Also, you can use a diffuser. We'll talk about that in a second. The next oil we're going to talk about is eucalyptus. These are the essentials, right? These are the 12 that I highly recommend you keep in your love chest. Eucalyptus. It's very useful in treating tiredness. Oh my goodness. Headaches and poor concentration. It has a refreshing effect on the nervous system, which means it helps you to calm down. It's helpful in treating respiratory problems such as asthma, coughs, and colds. It helps to relieve muscle tension, and it works as an anti-inflammatory, boosts the immune system. Its antibiotic properties make it helpful in the treatment of wounds, skin infections, herpes, and ulcers. Eucalyptus. Now, many people don't like the way it smells because it can be very strong. But if you if you smell it, you'll smell that medicinal chemical in it that really does a good job of opening up your nasal passages when you are stuffy. It really does a great job of that. The next is peppermint or spearmint. I recommend you get both, but because they are different, and when you smell them, you'll smell the difference. Anyway, they're useful in treating headaches, muscle aches, digestive disorders such as slow digestion, indigestion, belching, diarrhea, food poisoning, nausea, morning sickness, travel sickness, and flatulence. It's also used in treating coughs, spasmodic coughs, asthma, sinusitis, head colds, and migraines. Peppermint is phenomenal. You can put it in your shower in the morning when you wake up. It'll brighten up your day. It'll get you going. It'll help you. It opens you up. It's really good for like I just mentioned, all that digestive stuff. The next one I recommend is ylang ylang, an interesting word, but it has a calming effect on the nervous system too, and it's useful for treating anxiety and stress, depression and tension. It helps you to relax and it reduces muscle tension. It's an excellent aphrodisiac, hint, hint, for both men and women. And it's also very beneficial in balancing the secretions of the skin and is suitable for both dry and oily skin types. So you can always use this. Blend it with your massage oils and rub it on your body when you get out of the shower. It's really, really good for helping you with anxiety and stress. The next essential oil that I highly recommend you add to your love chest is rosemary. It's very stimulating and uplifting. It's good to help you with mental stimulation as well as to stimulate your immune system. A lot of these things we don't realize that our immune system gets kicked on by certain triggers, and essential oils can be those triggers. So, it's very good for muscle aches and tension. It stimulates the digestive system. It's also used in treating cold, flu, and cough. It has aphrodisiac properties and makes it beneficial for treating frigidity. So if you ever need a little boost, your rosemary is your oil, your go-to. The next one is grapefruit. It has a detoxifying effect and it helps with lymphatic cleansing. It reduces cellulite. And it's one of the main oils used in the treatment of obesity. It's very beneficial for the respiratory system and it helps for treating colds, flus, and fever. And it's very useful on oily skin, for open pores and acne. And it helps to loosen and tighten and loosen, no, tone and tighten loose skin. Okay, so the 10th essential oil that I recommend you include in your love chest is cinnamon. Cinnamon has a stimulating and toning effect. It's useful for strengthening and toning the circulatory system, the respiratory and digestive systems. The strong antiseptic properties of cinnamon make it good for treating colds and flus. I recommend that you add. I believe cinnamon is a part of the anointing oil recipe as well. Sandalwood is the 11th essential oil that I recommend you include in your love chest. Sandalwood has a calming and relaxing effect. It helps to calm anxiety. It aids in meditation. It helps you soothe your nervous system. Sometimes when you've been so stressed, you need some support to help you bring things down. And sandalwood is a really good oil for that. It's very useful in the treatment of urinary tract infections like cystitis, gonorrhea, or smelly discharges. It has an anti-inflammatory property and make it very soothing for dry, itching, and inflamed skin. And then the final one that I recommend you add to your love chest is jasmine. It's a very relaxing and antidepressant oil. It's excellent aphrodisiac oil and it's also beneficial for menstrual cramps. It helps relieve labor pains as well. And I did use jasmine when I delivered both of my babies. Okay, so now be careful when using pure essential oils. Do not apply them directly to your skin. They are highly concentrated and actually they can burn you. They can definitely burn your skin. So instead, you want to put a few drops in your bath. You want to dilute your oil with a carrier oil, which is just another base like a grapeseed oil or any other kind of sweet almond oil or apricot kernel oil. All of those oils help to just allow it to blend and diffuse through and so it doesn't burn into your skin. But then it also helps it to stretch. You only need a drop of essential oils. You don't need a lot of it. And when you've used too much, like if you think you need two or three and you use two or three, it's going to ruin your whole day. So don't do that because they don't go away. The other thing is don't be cheap when buying your oils. Don't do that. Nothing spoils the mood faster than a rank, funky essential oil. You truly do get what you pay for, and a little goes a long way. So get good quality. If you can get food grade essential oils, that's the best kind. And food grade are the ones that you can actually put in your food. Like you can put peppermint into ice cream and make peppermint ice cream, or even make peppermint oatmeal. You can use essential oils for everything as long as you get the food grade. That means it's the best quality. It's been processed the most efficiently. For the purposes of this journey, though, I do not recommend that you purchase a blend. Don't get a blend of essential oils or fragranced perfumes that just have the scent of lavender or chamomile, etc. It's very important that you look for pure essential oils. Now, buyers beware. It's very important. If you are pregnant or lactating, you definitely want to consult a physician before using essential oils. There are some essential oils that are used to help induce labor. And so you don't want to use oils that are going to create a problem for you with your delivery. So, diffusers for essential oils. A diffuser is a device that's used to disperse the aromatic molecules from the oils into the air. Diffusers come in many different forms based on your preferences. There are tea light diffusers wherein the essential oils are warmed by a tea light candle. And there are fan diffusers which simply blow the fragrance out into the atmosphere. There are also nebulizers which spray a fine mist of the aroma into the room or atmosphere. Some are electric while others are battery operated. You can even get them for your car. I found one for my car. So I think we're gonna stop there because we have 2 more days, I believe. And so I'm excited about this. And I want to know, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite essential oil that you like to use? I know that sometimes if I'm really, really sleepy, but I can't find my way to be able to fall asleep, I put the lavender on my hands and just breathe it in. Or if I need to wake up and I need to focus, I'll put a little peppermint or I put a little cinnamon and I wake myself up again. So you can use them for all different things, especially if you have kids. You can put them in the room when you want them to calm down. And I need to remember that. Thank you, Lord. But they go a long way to support you. So we're going to continue to talk about the love chest. These are just the first few things that I recommend that you include in your love chest. And there are many, many more. So we're going to talk tomorrow about more of them. So if you, thank you for joining me today. If you've made it all the way to the end, make sure you include #finished and let me know you made it. And then we're going to retreat into the Mother Love community and talk a little bit more about these oils. All right. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And if you haven't already, join me I'm going to put the link, I think I already did. I'll put the link in the comments for you to join me for my Quiet My Mind workshop that we're doing this coming Thursday. And it's going to be a 2-part opportunity for you to learn how to really get quiet so that God can speak to you clearly and you know that it's God, and you're able to walk in whatever it is He's directing you to do, especially with the times being what they are. All right. Be blessed. Thanks for watching and take good care.